Saturday started off with not only our first date missing his time slot, but our second date with internet connection issues forcing us to push his date until Sunday. But after a lot of CBD and a pep talk from my girls, I was ready for my first dates. Speaking of them, let me introduce you to our first 4 contestants.
Hi, my name's Alexander.
Christian Engersgaard,
Shel, Andray.
And I'm a contestant in Quarantine Bay. I'm not nervous at all, actually. I'm just a day where I talk to a new person, so I feel good. I'm very extroverted, goofy, and dumb. My ultimate life goal is to be like a good dad. I would throw away my whole career just to make sure my kids are doing good, or just to make sure I'm a good father or a good husband. I don't think I deserve a spot. I can earn it, right? I can earn her attention. I can earn her respect, but I don't deserve anything.
No, I remember because like they filmed him flying to LA where she was waiting for him.
He's here. Wait, really quickly. I'm gonna call Natalie. Natalie's calling us.
She's
right now.
FaceTiming us.
Natalie gave me the green light to proceed with my date with Alexander. I was really nervous, but excited for my first date.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you, Noelle? Yeah,
I'm
one
good.
second. I'm doing well. It's a little bit early in the morning, but I'm living and I'm learning, I'm surviving. So here I am.
Feel you. Happy Saturday. So as you probably know from the email, we're doing 5-minute speed dates right now. So I'm gonna set a little timer. Okay, so I literally know nothing about you. I have like a bunch of questions that like I would love to ask. What would your best friends say about you?
I think they would say that my personality is definitely like a golden retriever. I'm just trying to be up in someone's face, being like, hey, how are you? What's your name? My true friend would say I'm very kind and considerate. In a time of need, I'm like always there.
I would say my best friends would probably say that I'm very extroverted too. Well, I feel like I'm kind of like an ambivert, but I definitely have this personality that's like, I mean, I'm doing this. So like, obviously I love talking to new people.
Yeah, here we go. I know, right? 3 a.m. in the morning, just go on TikTok and I'm like, what is this?
That's
If you're over 21, you think you're hot shit, apply. I'm like, okay, boop, let's do this.
What would you say like your guilty pleasure is?
I feel a guilty pleasure of mine is to listen to like 80s pop music, low key.
Honestly, I'm a fan. You won $100 million. Like, what's the first thing you're buying?
Probably just an apartment. I'm not very materialistic.
Mhm.
Like there's not much stuff that I really want.
The first thing I would do is like pay off my student loans, and then I get myself an apartment.
Very understandable.
Yeah.
Very understandable.
5 minutes went by a lot quicker than both of us expected, but we said our goodbyes and I sent him to a room with Georgia where she asked him about his first impressions of me.
Very energetic. I'll say that. She was very energetic. Granted, she only had a few minutes to, do what she had to do. So it felt a little bit rushed, but I'm not complaining.
What do you hope that she kind of got to know about you or about your personality?
That I'm an open book. If you ask me a question, I'm almost 100%, very open to talk about it. And just that I'm a free spirit. I just enjoy having nice conversations and I like to meet new people.
Georgia re-entered my Zoom room so we could gush about how this was finally happening, while Natalie was interviewing Christian, who also happens to be one of her best friends.
I'm here because I'm single and it's about to be summertime, like get it right.
No hot boy summer. You want to be cuffed up?
I've honestly been looking for something more serious, but more mature. I've been a good boyfriend, but I haven't made the greatest decisions. How about that?
Definitely have to ask him a little bit more about that.
So I went to Temple University. Before I wanted to decide if I wanted to go to college, I had the opportunity to go overseas and play basketball. So I did that. I had an amazing time.
Oh, you're gone.
Natalie just asked if she could send Christian in.
Oh, Christian.
Last time I cried was actually the other night. I was actually thinking about my life goals and what I wanted to do. Like I've kind of been stagnant for a while because I had surgery. I kind of like lost myself for quite some time. And I kind of like put on the mask of the goofy, funny guy. He was able to finally make that switch to like kind of take initiative. I've just been trying to stay focused on that. It's been a road. It's been a challenge. But when I was thinking about my goals, I started crying in the car and I was like, wow, I miss having this feeling and this love.
While waiting for Christian, Georgia got word from one of our contestants, Zach, that he would have to push his date back.
He said, do you think we could do like 2 to 2:30? Actually, my practice keeps getting delayed.
I'll let you know after. Christian just entered the waiting room.
Okay.
Okay. Hi.
Okay, here we go. How you doing?
Honestly, kind of rude. You were supposed to be our first one.
I know. I'm sorry. Literally hopping on the PATH train, so.
I'm giving you a hard time. I wish I was in New York right now.
Pull
Okay.
up.
I live kind of far from New York.
You could definitely make it. Have Natalie like pick you up and come through.
I feel like I already know so much about you because obviously Natalie and I are really close. You are granted 3 wishes. What are you wishing for?
I would probably want the knowledge to be able to cook absolutely anything.
Okay, that's good.
All the money in the world so I can end like world hunger and homelessness. And then I probably have like the sickest athletic facility like ever. So like basketball courts, recovery rooms, that kind of corny exercise science sort of thing.
Do you, Natalie, do the same thing like for work? Are you a trainer too?
I'm trying to do more so strength and conditioning and skills and development.
Gotcha.
So like the stuff that she doesn't do and lets the coaches do and like the trainers do, that's what I basically want to be doing.
Okay, I have 1 minute left. What are you doing when you feel most like yourself?
Training and playing basketball. There's just a whole different kind of like feeling when I'm in that like setting. Researching music and like mixing music and stuff like that. That's also something that I literally have a passion for as well.
Fun.
So being able to play basketball and listen to music at the same time. Could be out there for an hour. I could be out there for like 10 hours.
After our date wrapped up, I sent Christian over to Georgia, where she asked him how the experience was for him.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, Natalie's a great friend of mine, and Noelle seems wonderful, and Noelle's a friend of Natalie. So great energy, great vibes, and beautiful woman. I'm very excited.
Alice rejoined us and we filled her in with updates while Natalie was interviewing Shel, asking him about what led him to the show.
I'm really sick of dating apps. Tinder, Bumble, they're all kind of horrendous. Interacting with somebody, the first thing I notice about them is kindness. Even if somebody is or interested in you or not, just how that initial interaction is, you know, I guess the warmth. That's like my non-negotiable.
And once again, Zach asked to push back his date.
Should I tell him that time works or no?
What time is it again? 2?
2 or 2:30?
You just change the time again?
Yeah.
I'm just, oh God.
I think that I'm a genuine person, and I think that I've done a lot of the work on myself. I'm in a position now that I feel like I can give to somebody else, you know, and be there and be something for somebody else, and build.
Get a Zoom link or invitation to start it. It's via Zoom, right? Did we send it to the wrong email? Also, Sheldon's here. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing very well. I'm Shel. I live in Canada, just outside of Toronto. I'm a computer programmer. I'm a software engineer. I work for Yelp.
Tell me something that's on your bucket list.
So there's definitely a lot more travel, but there's like specific places that I want to visit. My mom's 60th birthday is coming up and she's always wanted to go to India. So that's something that I really want to be able to do.
Where are you, or like what are you doing when you feel the happiest?
I'd say there are 2 places. I'm a tech guy. So one place I feel very happy is kind of in front of my computer screen, developing something or working on something. But then outside of that, I also really enjoy longboarding, kind of getting outside. Anytime that I'm longboarding and it's just like warm weather and I don't have like any plans for the rest of the day, those are like my 2 favorite scenarios to be in.
I totally agree. I love nothing more than like a summer day when you don't really have any plans and you can just kind of like do whatever. I like this question a lot. What famous person that is alive right now would you love to have dinner with?
Oh, Andray 3000.
That is such a good answer.
He's always been like an icon for me since I was young. So definitely it's a big one.
I love that answer. What is your favorite conspiracy theory? Now, you don't have to believe this conspiracy theory, but what is the one that you think is like the funniest?
Oh, wow. This is a really good question. The one that's kind of popping out to me is just the idea of lizard people.
Oh my gosh.
Like I think about that, I'm like, what? How does that make any sense to anybody?
I watched a YouTube video once that was like this girl explaining it, and I was like, I don't want to think about that. Like this is the last thing in the world that I need to be considering, like if people are lizards or not. No.
After our date wrapped up, I sent him over to Georgia, where she asked him what his first impression of me was.
Yeah, I thought she was kind, which like, I mean, I've said that a few times today. Kind is like my first thing that I look for. She's definitely very cute. Like both in like personality and appearance. I guess the main impression I would like to have given off is just an impression of like somebody that we could have like a rapport, somebody who she would feel comfortable around.
And of course, it wouldn't be a Quarantine Bay production without some technical difficulty.
There's like a slight problem.
Oh no, what happened?
My recordings say audio only.
Honestly. Okay.
Maybe the audio processed first, because I think I got separate emails for audio and video. Are you sure that it's just video?
Do you want me to leave this and go into my room and see what I can do?
Yeah, only do it for like 5 seconds, so it's not that long.
Alice is the team problem solver, so obviously she returned to the call with good news.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. You're gonna have the video later. So mine sent me an audio file only, and then it sent me a video file.
Natalie had to leave because she had to interview Andray, and he let her know about how he found out about the show.
So I was just scrolling on TikTok one day, and I saw this, and I was like, wait a second. I played it over, and I was like, what? This is cool. I really never been a part of anything like this before, and I was like, Noelle is super beautiful. I definitely want to go and see if I could qualify to be a part of this. When I was younger, I wasn't really into music or art like that. I wanted to be a scientist. Now I'm kind of seeing that I'm kind of like, when I'm making music, I kind of feel like a musical mad scientist almost, because I'm like using all these crazy sounds and stuff. So it's kind of like the same energy, but in a different kind of way. Whether they see it now or not, everyone has a very unique and special kind of thing within them. I call it their own little dimension within themselves, their own flavor, their own sound, their own uniqueness. If everyone looked within themselves and saw that sound and kind of like let it out so that the world could see it, I think the world will be a lot more colorful place.
The girls left my Zoom room so I could start my date with Andray.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
I love your outfit, first of all.
Yo, thank you. I appreciate it. Yes.
Honestly,
yes.
very fire. Big fan.
So my name's Andray. 23 years old, from Orlando, Florida. I am Dominican and Trinidadian island vibes all day long. I am super into art in many, many different kinds of ways. The music, the fashion, the acting, the comedy, the stand-up. I am a very wild, goofy person. I like making people laugh. I'm also on the deep spiritual side of things. You know, I like getting into that kind of thing, talking to people about that. Yeah, I already know you know what I'm talking about. Just juicing life, you know, juicing it.
What is your favorite thing to do in your free time?
Anytime I do something fun that I get lost in, right? I'm like, wait, hold up. The time is going by and realizing that's when I'm making music or playing my guitar or bass or something like that.
If you won the lottery today, like hundreds of millions of dollars, what is the first thing you're spending money on?
I would go and renovate a large space of land, right? And I would honestly host a music festival. I would invest in the music festival, and it would be like a super vibe, tribe connection sort of thing. Like if Woodstock back in the day happened today.
That is honestly the best answer I've heard today. I just want to say that was a really good answer.
Wrapping up with my first 4 dates, I sent Andray over to Georgia to see how his first date with me went.
I think it went really great. Like I got to talk about a bunch of things I like to talk about. Good, I could see that, you know, she definitely likes what I have to offer. Super beautiful. And yeah, she definitely seemed like she had a really nice, like happy, kind energy to her. I'm a very happy person myself. I love smiling all the time. So I can definitely see that from her already from the jump.
And once again, let me try and let you guess. Yes, Zach pushed back his date.
Oh, yeah. He said that that's perfect. For the 3:45. So he's locked in.
But can we really be sure? My team decided to take a quick break before the last few dates, and I decided it was time for me to dish my first impressions.
Okay, so my first thoughts about Alexander. I think he's so sweet. I'm really into the fact that he is an artist, and I really get along with really creative people, so I'm excited to like get to know him more. First thoughts about Christian. I really liked how in-depth he responded to the answers. I thought that was really awesome, especially because he was with friends and totally didn't have to do that. Shel, I really liked him too. He was really easy to talk to, and I feel like there was that banter there that I'm looking for when talking to a guy, so that was really great. And I loved his answers to questions. I love that he said Andre 3000. Like I would never expect anybody to say that, but I thought that was really cool. And then Andray, oh my gosh, I'm so attracted to people that have like a captivating energy about them. And like the moment he came into the Zoom room, he like completely disarmed me with like his charm and his personality, and that's something I love. Like I love people that can meet me with that energy because I totally match people where they are. So I just loved that about him. But yeah, I'm so excited to meet the rest of the guys. They should be coming into this room in like 5-10 minutes. But yeah, I'm so excited. Okay.
On the next episode of Quarantine Bay,
My name's Xavier, 23 years old.
Jake, I'm 27.
Dylan Bakor, I'm 21 years old.
I'm Zach, I'm from Greenwich, Connecticut.
I avoid plans sometimes. I'm like, do I want to go out?
Yeah.
I am a very funny guy.
He lied?
He lied.
Wait, what?
I was just really looking at her smile. I was just like, this is it right here. She looked like a ray of sunshine.
He practiced. He had his friends put him through like a speed dating like practice round.
Got you. Wait 1 second. Wait, I have a question.
Mhm.
Are you 19?